Good evening, everyone. I'm Keith, and this is my wife, Rebecca. We're Rachel's parents. When Ray asked me to do a speech tonight, my first question was, do I have to? And knowing that was the wrong thing to say, I said, how long would you like it to be? She said, Dad, just relax, keep it short, and you'll be fine. So here we go. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank everyone for joining us on this special day. We truly appreciate your love and support. We have family that has traveled here from Illinois and Wisconsin. Rebecca's siblings. And Alberta. Brittany. Great to have you all with us. To Jody, Allison, and Emily Newton, thank you for making Rachel feel welcome in your family from the moment you met her. To John and Jan Hunt, where's John and Jan? Right over here. Thank you for giving Ray a loving home away from school in London. It must have been awfully difficult for you guys to look at that messy room for 5 years. And to you, Rebecca, thank you for being such an incredible mom, wife, and friend, and for putting up with me for the last 39 years. You mean everything to me. You taught our girls to be resilient and independent women with strong moral values. Finally, I'd like to recognize Ruth and Grant Noland and Joyce and Wyman Jakes, Rachel's grandparents that are no longer with us. Ray's close relationship with them taught her patience and to be kind and compassionate. I know they would have absolutely loved Alex. Rachel was an extremely active child. She kept busy with soccer, dance, gymnastics, crafts, hockey, Girl Guides, cooking, and softball. We love fishing and camping as a family and going to Barrie Colts games. Now, Rachel's room might have been an absolute disaster, but she was always willing to help around the house. In fact, Rachel took over most of the cooking and all of the baking at a young age. As a teen, Rachel focused her attention on school and softball. She spent most of her summers playing travel ball all over Canada and the US. I was her pitching coach. We had to learn together using books and videos and a lot of trial and error. We spent countless hours on the diamond practicing. I started catching her for her with just a glove and no equipment, but after a couple of incidents, I was in full armor. We had plenty of highs and lows, and more than a few battle of wills, but eventually Ray began to have success. She chose Western University, where she could follow her dreams of playing softball and pursue a career in healthcare. It was a great decision. She went on to pitch for the powerhouse Western Mustangs, winning multiple Ontario and Canadian championships. Beck and I were fortunate to be along for the ride, and we'll never forget those days. Several of her awesome teammates are here celebrating with us tonight. Five of them to be exact. I knew I'd find a way to wear my ball cap at the wedding. Go Mustangs! Now, I'd like to take you to the summer of 2018. After a family trip to Eastern Canada, Rachel came to us and she said, Dad, I really want to meet a guy who has their shit together. And within a few weeks, Alex came into her life. At first, it was a bit of a mysterious summer romance to us at least. We knew Alex was employed as a plumber and working hard to complete his apprenticeship. But beyond that, Rachel was keeping the details rather quiet. The only time we saw Alex that summer was the one time he picked Rachel up for a date. He pulled up in his green Jeep. It had very large tires and a muffler so loud it vibrated our front windows. We weren't really sure what to think of it all, but what I can tell you is that Rachel was one happy kid that summer. In the spring of 2020, Ray returned to school in the fall and successfully continued a long-distance relationship. In the spring of 2020, with the arrival of COVID, Rachel again came to us and said, I need to choose between living with you guys and living with Alex on Adam's farm. I quickly responded and said, Ray, I think that's an easy decision. You need to be with Alex. Of course, I had no argument from Rachel. The rest is history. Rachel and Alex found each other at just the right time, and they have never looked back. Rachel, I remember when I held you in my arms for the first time, my little girl. And now, a beautiful bride, you look so amazing tonight. I will forever cherish the time we spent together. You'll always be my buddy. And Alex, when you came to me to ask for Rachel's hand in marriage, I couldn't have been happier to give my blessing. You're a wonderful young man. And yes, as it turns out, you do have your shit together. You make Ray happy in so many ways. And I know she has found the love of her life. It fills our hearts with joy, watching your love continue to grow and flourish, supporting each other, sharing dreams, and taking the time to appreciate the little things in life. Early morning fishing at the cottage, cruising in the Jeep with the top off, homemade appetizers while cheering on the Leafs, slow pitch with good friends, and hiking with Murphy at Hardy Lake. So, let's raise our glass to the newlyweds, Rachel and Alex Newton, and wish them a lifetime of love and happiness. Love and happiness.